Hey guys, this is Locke. This is a new game that just released today called Alchemy Stars. This seems like a pretty good game, so I thought I would give it a review and recommend it to guys. I mean, I definitely recommend it. I think it's a fantastic game. Just a very brief overview. This seems like a game that is completely PvE. You play against the computer, you play against different stages, but you don't play against different players. And what that means to me personally is that if I'm not playing against other players, I'm not really looking to spend a lot of money on this game. There is a Play Store which does help you to speed progression through this because you can get more characters and things like that, and you can also get materials to help your units to level up faster. That is this thing here, but it doesn't. As I'm not competing with other players, I feel like taking my time to do this is probably better for progression. So anyway, that's just a quick like a 1 minute overview of the game. But now let me actually show you how the gameplay looks like. So if we go into one of these stages, I'm going to go into a stage like this. You basically can deploy up to 5 units. Units come in 4 different elements. There are fire, water, thunder, and forest. I don't have any forest units here, but I want to show you how it looks like. When you start the battle, you are on a tile system, and the tile corresponds to those 4 different elements. As you can see, there's green, blue, yellow, and red tiles. And as you go on different tiles, the units that corresponds to those tiles will attack. So for example, if I go like this, I have 3 units that are water. So all 3 of those units will attack the 2 monsters that are in the way. So you can see that I have 3 units that go and attack. The first unit on my team, the leader, actually will attack regardless of whatever the tile is. So for example, if I go on the forest tiles here, I don't have any forest units, but the first unit, the leader unit, will still attack, which you can take a look here. After that, all the units have different skills, and these skills are kind of interesting as well. So this skill, for example, can convert different tiles to blue. So for example, actually I'm going to do it some other time when I have more things here to attack. So I can do it now to show you better. So if I use the skill, I change the color of tiles to blue. So now I have more, if I use it in a strategic location, I am able to create longer chains. If I can create like a 10 or 12 tile chain, I will get a bonus to the amount of damage I do. If I can create a 15 tile chain, then I actually take a second turn. And some of these guys have pretty interesting skills. Like this one can teleport to wherever I want to go on the board. So like right now I can actually create a pretty good chain. Like I can create a 5 blue chain and attack both these monsters. So I will do that. But for example, if I started somewhere else, maybe I would have teleported to like that location there, which I mean I moved now, but maybe I'd have teleported to that location and created like a really big blue chain or something. That's what I would have done if I was kind of stuck, right? So I feel like these the skills that these guys have are pretty interesting, and it is pretty strategic. And I feel like because there is no player versus player content, I hopefully feel like there won't be as much. Like it won't be an expensive game to play. I mean, some players still want to be able to progress faster for however they like to play, and because of that, they probably would want to spend money. But I feel like it's not necessary. When you are starting, there are some beginner summons that you can do, and if you do those beginner summons, it actually gives you 1 5-star and 1 6-star unit within the first 20 pulls. The leader unit that I'm using right now is a 6-star unit, and I've pulled 2 other 5-stars and a bunch more 4-stars. So I feel like the summon rate isn't too bad, or I could have just been a bit luckier. Now I will show you briefly some of the champions. They're called Aurorians, I believe. This is how they look like. I feel like the art style of the game is pretty nice. Like these units look pretty cool, and also like their effects as well. Their skills seem pretty interesting as well. They have even the battle style is pretty unique. I have played one game in the past that used a similar tile kind of system for battles, but I feel like this one is done a lot better. Their skills are a lot more interesting and a lot more diverse than the one that I had, and their graphics are also a lot better. The one that I played before had a lot more simpler style of graphics. And there is autoplay available as well for these explore stages, which is like the main story style of stage. The first time you play it, you have to do it manually, but once you beat it manually, you can play it on auto. And there is some content that you would want to do repeatedly, like this content here, which gives you EXP orbs to help you to level your units up faster. And as you level, and I mean, again, after you beat the unit after you beat the level the first time, you can do it on auto, so you don't have to keep repeating the same content over and over manually. Other than that, let me show you what the summoning screen looks like. You have 3 different banners here that you could recruit from, and there was a beginner banner where I spent all my crystals. You needed like 3,000 crystals to recruit the first time to do 20 summons, and I was able to get that within the first like chapter of playing. So maybe like 30 minutes or so to get 20 summons, and for sure you would have gotten a 6-star unit and a 5-star unit when you're doing those first 20 summons. If I look at the units I have, the orange unit is my 6-star, the yellow units are 5 stars, the purples are 4 stars, and you can see I have quite a few of those. And then the rest that I have here are all 3-star units. I'm not entirely sure if you need to be pulling multiples of these to level them up fully. I'm not sure. So if that is the case, you might actually be able to get to progress like the 3 stars and 4 stars faster than the 5 and 6 stars, because it's easier to get multiple copies of them. As this is a new game, I do expect them to add more features into the game as you progress. Typically, companies like to limit how much you can do when you start the game, and then slowly they'll start adding things. Like, so for example, if you happen to need multiple copies of units to level them up or something, typically when the game starts, they don't give you those kind of materials, because they want players to spend a lot of money and pull multiple copies so that they can progress faster. And then as the game goes on, they start adding things like some kind of item that lets you substitute it for multiple copies. I've seen that happen many times in the past, so I would expect them to do that for this game as well at some point. But anyway, I'm not, as I said, this is a new game. I've just been playing it today a little bit, and it seems like a lot of fun, and I thought I would make a video to recommend it, but I don't know the ins and outs exactly of the best way to play this or the best banners to pull or anything like that, so I'm not giving you advice on that. All I want to do is show off this game and show a little bit of how it plays, and really recommend it because it seems like a lot of fun. So now I'm going to show you some more gameplay footage, but I'm going to stop talking actually, and I'm going to turn the sound on so you can hear a little bit of how it sounds like, because I think it's pretty nice. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you guys on the next one. But I hope you also stick around a little bit and just take a look at some of this gameplay. It is actually quite difficult. I mean, even at the beginning of stages, I had to think a little bit, because some of these bosses and interactions that they have are quite interesting. So anyway, I hope you guys take a look, and I hope you guys give it a try. I'll stop talking now, but I hope you guys enjoy this.
交代の時間よ。少し休むね。 隊長なんてからじゃないから。準備 OK。お役に立てばいいけど。ここまでにゃ。ターゲット追跡。尻尾がピントだったよ。ほんとおかしいよね。とっくに準備はできてる。まぶたがくっついちゃう。ちょっと休ませてにゃ。力を入れないで溺れなさい。説明容赦はしない。ねえトライデント見る？地獄の炎よ、敵を黒焦げにしろ。お役に立てばいいけど。終わったら休む。ターゲット追跡。待ちきれない？お役に立てばいいけど。お役に立てばいいけど。尻尾がピントだったよ。お役に立てばいいけど。終わったら休む。ターゲット追跡。とっくに準備はできてる。力を入れないで。説明が必要。容赦はしない。ねえトライデント見る？地獄の炎よ、敵を黒焦げにしろ。まぶたがくっついちゃう。いやストップ、動かないで。ちょっと休ませてにゃ。力を溺れなさい。お役に立てばいいけど。終わったら休む。絶対に見失わない。お役に立てばいいけど。 手伝うわ。焼き焦げろ。尻尾がピントだったよ。力を入れないで。ねえ、トライデント見る？地獄の炎よ。敵の黒焦げにしろ。力を入れないで。力を入れ、溺れなさい。手伝うわ。終わったら休む。思ったより楽だったわ。